satanic verse, if that didn't happen, if that event was made up, you had a lot of Muslims, the earliest generations of Muslims, making things up, including Ibn Abbas, making up a story because they thought it was funny if they accused Muhammad of delivering a revelation from Satan, not being able to tell the difference between a revelation from God and a revelation from Satan. They come from Jews, they come from Christians, they come from Muslims. If you want to believe that they all fabricated that and made up, I'm actually fine with that. I'm totally okay. Just don't tell me to trust anything these guys ever said. If they fabricated things like that, then who can trust any of these guys?
David, remember you asked me earlier not to quote Ibn Abbas, to actually quote my Quran? Okay, chapter 26.
Indy contradicts Quran.
Chapter, look, you said Satan brought it down, satanic verses, etc., etc. Okay, chapter 26, verse 210. Quote, it was not the devil brought the Quran down. Here you go.
Yeah, the position of the Quran is that the Quran is from God. The satanic verses were from Satan, fabricated by Muhammad, according to Muhammad. That's why Allah says he took them out. That's what Surah 22, verse 52, that's about the satanic verses. He says, Satan slips things in with all the prophets, and they deliver revelations from Satan. But Allah corrects it and establishes it is. So yeah, what you supposedly have left in the Quran is the speech of Allah. But before Allah, yeah, the Quran that you have, according to the Quran, came from Allah via the.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about with the satanic verses. So we went in there, and then we're taken out. They're taken out. So Allah fixed the mess.
Okay, it's faster than you could say mental hospitals, disabled dead kids, and hammers. David Wood keeps bringing up the satanic verses story. Now, notice what he says. He says, according to the earliest sources, Ibn Asakal, that so the satanic verses story is valid. Well, I know. Well, even Ibn Ishaq. Did you know that even Ibn Ishaq says that the satanic verses story is false? And Abu Hayyan al-Andasuri mentions about this story. Ibn Ishaq, the compiler of Sirah, was asked. He said this is from the fabrication of the heretics, and he wrote a book on the issue. This is al-Baqil al-Fayil, Tafsir, Volume 7, page 526. So even Ibn Ishaq says that the satanic verses story is false. So if David Wood wants to keep pushing this argument, well, even Ibn Ishaq, the earliest compiler of biographies of the Prophet Muhammad, said that the story is false. Ibn Kathir says that the story is false too. Ibn Kathir is a big shot Muslim scholar. Even he says the satanic verse story is false. And Ibn Kathir in his Tafsir, Volume 5, pages 441 to 442. Ibn Hajar, Volume 8, page 439, gives reasons why the satanic verse story is weak and false. Al-Baqaini says that the story of the satanic verses hasn't been proven correct by the rules of reporting. Tafsir al-Razi, Volume 11, page 135. Let me see here. Ibn Hazm also says that the satanic verses story is a forgery and there's no reliable chain of transmission for it. Ibn Hazm al-Fazil al-Fi'il, Volume 2, page 308, turn 9, 311. So, if David Wood wants to say, well, there's 7 different sources of the satanic verses or whatever, well, 7 different fabricated sources are still fabricated sources. Even if there's one liar or there's one dishonest person in a chain of transmission, then the whole story becomes unreliable. So the satanic verses story is false and fictional, according to classical Muslim scholars, according to even Ibn Ishaq, the person, David Wood cites al-Tabari, but the history of al-Tabari, the history of al-Tabari, if you read the history of al-Tabari, Volume 1, pages 180 to 182, al-Tabari warns people that his books are filled with weak and inauthentic narrations. So al-Tabari warns people that his books are filled with reliable and unreliable narrations, and that story, the satanic verses story from Al-Tabari came from Ibn Ishaq, and even Ibn Ishaq, who was the earliest person to mention the story, is saying it's a false story. But he wrote it down, and he recorded it anyway because he wanted to record anything he was hearing from anybody, even whether it came from a reliable source or unreliable source. So we could see that the earliest biographer, Ibn Ishaq, said the story is false. Classical and early Muslim scholars like Ibn Kathir, Ibn Hazm, al-Bukhari says the story is false, and even Orientalists, the Orientalist that Central Dawa cites, I didn't catch his name. So even Orient or Western scholars or critics of Islam are saying, Western scholars and academics are saying the story is false. So there's, everybody's saying the story is false. Only David Wood, this psychopath, is keep repeating the story over and over, but he's not understanding that the story is false, even according to Western critics of Islam, even according to Western academics and critics of Islam who have no connection to, who have no Muslim axe to grind, or have no Muslim propaganda to propagate, who have no Muslim bias, or are not biased in favor of Islam or Muslims. Even they're saying that the story is false. So everybody's saying the story is false. The only people who still believe in the Satanic Verses story is David Wood, because he just wants to keep causing drama. He just wants to keep, increasing his drama queen ways. And what do you do when you're a drama queen? You keep repeating refuted arguments over and over, because David Wood likes drama. He likes causing controversy. He likes causing drama. He likes doing attention-seeking nonsense. So so Muslims can give him the attention so he desperately craves. He likes causing drama and controversy, so Muslims can give him the attention that he so desperately craves. So what do you do when you're a drama queen? You cause unnecessary drama to get the attention that you so desperately crave. And that's what David Wood is doing here, as seen here. Stay tuned, more videos coming up ahead.